If you have an iPhone, there's a good chance your device is collecting more information than you realize. Because honestly, many tracking features are enabled by default. Not because Apple is spying on you, but because certain services use data to improve maps, recommendations, ads, and device features. The problem is most people never review these settings. So in this video, I'm going to show you several iPhone settings. You can check in 2026 if you want more privacy and how to turn them off step by step. First, let's talk about app tracking, because this is one of the biggest privacy settings on iPhone. Open Settings, then Privacy and Security, then Tracking. You'll see an option called Allow Apps to Request to Track. If you turn this off, new apps won't be allowed to ask for permission to track your activity across other apps and websites. And honestly, many people choose to disable this immediately. Now, another very important setting, location services. Because many apps request location access even when they don't really need it to review it. Open Settings Privacy and Security. Location services, then check each app individually. For many apps, while using the app is usually enough. And honestly, you might be surprised how many apps are set to always without a good reason. Now let's talk about significant locations, because this is one of the settings most people have never heard of. Go to Settings Privacy and Security, Location Services, System, Services, Significant Locations. This feature helps the iPhone learn places you frequently visit to improve certain personalized services. If you don't want that information stored, you can disable it. Now, another setting, Analytics and Improvements. Open Settings Privacy and Security, Analytics and Improvements. Here you'll find options that share diagnostic and usage information. Many users choose to disable Share iPhone Analytics, Share iCloud Analytics, and other optional reports if privacy is their priority. Now let's talk about personalized advertising. Because honestly, a lot of people don't know this setting exists. Go to Settings, Privacy and Security, Apple Advertising, then review Personalized Ads. If you disable it, Apple will still show ads and supported services, but they won't be as personalized to your activity. Now, another useful setting, Photos Access. Because some apps request access to your entire photo library, when many only need a few images to review permissions. Open Settings Privacy and Security Photos. Then check which apps have access. And honestly, using selected photos can be much more private than granting full access. Now let's talk about contacts, because some apps ask for your contacts list even when it's not necessary. Review this by opening Settings Privacy and Security Contacts, and remove access from apps that don't truly need it. Now another thing people often overlook, Bluetooth permissions. Because some apps use Bluetooth for nearby device detection, open Settings Privacy and Security Bluetooth, and review which apps can use it. Now let's talk about Safari, because Safari includes several privacy protections. Go to Settings Apps, Safari, and make sure features like Prevent Cross-Site Tracking are enabled. This helps reduce tracking across websites. Now, something very important. Privacy is about balance, because some features become less convenient when tracking is reduced. For example, certain recommendations, automation features, or location-based services may not work as well. So, the goal isn't necessarily to disable everything. It's to decide what information you're comfortable sharing. Now, let's be honest for a second. Most iPhone users never open these settings, yet many of them directly affect privacy, advertising, location history, and app permissions. And honestly, spending a few minutes reviewing them can give you much more control over your data. So, to wrap this up, if you want more privacy on your iPhone in 2026, review app tracking, location services, significant locations, analytics sharing personalized ads, photo permissions, contacts, access, Bluetooth permissions, and Safari privacy settings. Because honestly, the best privacy settings are the ones you actually take the time to understand and configure.